Hi, I'm Hamilton Gervais. We run Fresh Start Missions. It's a charity that helps homeless, underprivileged. We have a 30-foot trailer with 3 hot showers, gas showers, 6 wash machines, 6 dryers, and a full kitchen. And we go to Sydney as well as Borelli Street in Wollongong. And this is Jeff, who works with us.
Hi, I've had the privilege of working with Hamilton for the last couple of years or so. I'm from Woonona Prezi, if you don't know me already. Hi. I just got involved because I saw the need when Hamilton started it and thought I've got the capacity to help in that way, and it's a fit. I've got the skills and thought it's as simple as that. So one of the aims of the mission is to support the physical needs of people who are homeless or vulnerable in need. So, and as Hamilton says, that involves there are showers there, and people really appreciate a really hot shower. They say that, and they're so grateful about everything, and they say so. And there's also the washing machines and the dryers that we do that for them, so they can have clean and dry clothes. And then there's the food side of it, where they get a meal, a cup of tea, that kind of thing. That's part of it.
Yep. But also we have a spiritual side as well, because this trailer is from God. We'll sit down and have chats with them about God, pray with them, if they've got any questions. But we'll even have people walk past on the trailer and ask, where does this come from? Whose idea was this? And God gave me his vision in December 2017, and we drew it all out. I got up about 4 a.m, drew it all out. And on the side of the trailer has big lift-up doors, because he said to me, do not be above people, hand them food, because they're all equal, be on the same level. We feed them physically, but we also feed them spiritually as well. And we just show them love, because Christ is love.
Well, Hamilton's got a good story that I think is awesome to tell.
Up in Sydney, we go to Glebe in Sydney, and there's a lady up there. One day we fed her for about 8 months, 9 months, and she come and asked my wife, Susan, if she could help make a cup of tea, and she said, of course you can. Then the next week, she said, can I butter some bread? And then it went on from there. And now Kelly has a job, she has her own apartment, and she volunteers with us every Sunday that we go to Glebe to feed the people that she used to live with. It's such a blessing. And she also volunteers at another charity as well on a Thursday.
Wow.
So for the fruit of the trailer, like that's just a blessing for us when we go up there. And she's always there waiting for us to start. But her self-esteem was so low, if Susan had said, no, you can't make that cup of tea, who knows where it would have went. And just from that one cup of tea now, her whole life's changed. And it's such a blessing to see.
Yeah.
And that's just one of many that we've had. Because we have a few volunteers, they're not Christians, but they see the Christian light, that we're shining the light. And they're coming around. In fact, we had one today come to church who said she would never ever come to church, ever. I will never come. And she was in my church this morning. Praise God. Well, our prayer points, we need prayer to keep the trailer safe. We need prayer for the volunteers, the people that's there, that they'll come to Christ through the work that we're doing through the trailer. We need prayer points for funding. Like, we're not government funded. We don't get any government funding at all. Weekly, we're roughly about $800 a week between Wollongong and Sydney, between the two of them, with the food and the diesel and everything. So, and because we're not government funded, it goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. But God supplies, because He always supplies.
Yeah.
But keep the volunteers in prayer, because where there's a move of God, there's a move of the enemy. We've got to remember that. And we really need prayer to put the angels around us, put a hedge of angels around us, keep us safe, and just lift up healer water as well while we're praying. And prayer does work. Yep. Like I was saying, prayer, I needed some soap powder. And I figured, where am I going to get soap powder? And I was having a chat with God. And then about 15 minutes later, this bloke turned up at the trailer and said, do you need soap powder? I said, I do. He said, well, I've got 2 20-litre drums and 2 10s. I'll go and get them now. And he brought them back to us that night. And we'll just use to finish the last one now. God's good.
Yes. Thanks. Thank you for the opportunity to share. And you can pray on about 5 o'clock every Saturday night. That would be awesome. Yep. I think there's a QR code for giving. But thank you for allowing us to share this.
And any of you want to come down, just pop down 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Rain, hail or shine, we go rain, hail or shine. We believe if we only go on the sunny days, it's about us. But if we go on the wet, horrible, cold days, it's about them. So we will be there 5 o'clock, guaranteed.